Hey Jess, happy 30th birthday. I just wanted to tell you that you are the most amazing person that I've ever met, and I am so blessed and grateful to be able to spend my life with you. And I was thinking about a way to let you know how much you're loved, and I thought that I could tell you, but I also thought that you'd like to hear it from a few other folks as well. So I hope you enjoy hearing from some friends and family who care a lot about you. Hey Goldie, what's your favorite thing about mommy? Play? Can you look at the camera and tell me what's your favorite thing about mommy? Singing and dancing? Can you tell mama you love her? Hey, look at the camera.
Love you.
Can you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
How old is mama turning?
You're so cute.
Alright, say I love you. Say bye. Look at the camera and wave. Say bye. Okay. Can you say happy birthday to mama? That was a good one.
Happy birthday, Jess. I can't believe you're 30 years old. Seems like yesterday. And I think back, and I was 30 years old when I had you. Changed my life forever for the best. Ooh. You know, one of my favorite memories is that you were, when you were born, how you just, of course, changed my life forever, but just the funny things you did. I mean, I could go on and on about all of them, and I tell you all the stories constantly about little things you did and little things, how you made us laugh. But I guess that is one of my biggest joys, is just like thinking about when you were little and playing and looking around. And I remember vividly, like the first time you looked up and told me that you love me, and you said, "I love you, Mommy." It was so great. You were so little. But the other thing about you is just your laughter. Lord, I love your laugh so much, and it just, when I think of you, I think of that laugh. I think of hearing you just all through our house for 30 years. That laugh has gone through our house on, and I love every minute of it. I remember no matter where I was in the house, I could hear you, and you were either talking or singing or laughing, and it just filled my heart with joy forever. And so I love you, baby. I think that you're amazing. I hope you have you're just the best mom and the best wife, and most of all, you're the best daughter that anybody could ever get. Your dad's timing me, and he's telling me to be quiet, but I love you more than anything. Bye, baby. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jessica, 30 years old. Oh my gosh. Well, what a joy you have brought to Mom and I. Favorite memory, I don't know that I have one favorite. There's just too many good ones. They're all good ones, but from bringing you home the first time I held you, dancing to get you to sleep when you were a baby, you sitting on my lap when I came home after work to eat dinner and just laughing. Every adventure we went on, from camping trips to mission trips, the Honduras night in that church meeting after the parking lot witnessing, the woodpecker, yes, girls in white girls in dresses, it goes on and on and on. Caleb, now Goldie and Hudson. There's too many favorite memories to say. I love you with all my heart. I'm so proud of you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Hi, Jessica. Happy 30th birthday. A funny story that I have about you is when you first came over and met us, I think it was the very first time, we happened to have a flying squirrel. And we were standing in the kitchen letting this thing crawl all over us, and you jumped in. I'm sure you were probably very concerned about this, but you rolled with it and you just jumped right in and acted like no big deal. I love that because you never know when you walk in our door what you're going to get and what kind of family situation is going to be going on, what interesting surprise or adventure is going to be here, and you always roll with it so very well. I love you so much, and I am so thankful to have known you since 2012. You are delightful. You are such a precious daughter-in-law, and I am so thankful that the Lord brought you to our family and brought you to Caleb and brought you to our precious grandchildren. What a delightful mother you are, so warm and caring, and yet you discipline well and love others well. And I love watching all the things about you as you've matured into this wonderful young woman. And so I celebrate you today. Happy, happy birthday. I hope you have many more decades of birthdays to come, and I'm so thankful that I get to be a part of that. I love you with all of my heart, and I'm so grateful that the Lord made you and gave you to all of us. So happy birthday.
All right, my story about Jess goes back to the very beginning. When I was first proposing to Nisi, she was 8, I think. Not quite sure. But I actually proposed during her birthday party in front of all the family and everything. And she was kind of excited about it, and she was, but it's my birthday. But she's always had a great heart. Super happy to be a part of her family and to see her grow and become the mother that she is today. Wishing her all the success in the world. Bye.
Hey Jessica, it's your Aunt Nisi, and I just want to say happy 30th birthday. I'm super excited for you. It's just amazing the wonderful woman that you have become, and it's been so much fun and so special to me to get to watch you grow up over the years. I have so many memories. I cannot even narrow them down, starting from, you being there for my, marriage proposal, the time you threw the remote and hit your mom in the head. That was hilarious. When you were a little older, when you just had amazing enthusiasm, even after you knew about Santa, you were there for Trayson and Karina and Taylor and just made all those Christmases so special. You were so enthusiastic, which kind of sums you up. You've just got such a loving heart and such an enthusiasm for life and adventure. It's just a joy to be around you, and I appreciate you and I love you.
Happy birthday, Jessica!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! We're back from the ER. Yay.
Yay!
Right, can't wait to see you soon.
Yeah, we know you're driving here soon, getting ready for our wedding as well, but we wanted to take the moment to wish you a happy birthday.
Yep, big 30.
Yeah, big 30. That's pretty old. Are you allowed to say that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we wanted to talk about a couple moments that, like Caleb asked us to, favorite memories, and I think I'll go first. My favorite memory is just the commitment to traditions we've had in holidays. So when I was a kid, we were always reading the night before Christmas. Getting older, it was really annoying, but now we're on the tail end where I kind of appreciate the fact that we have done that, and we're starting to spread it on to Goldie as well.
Yes. And I'd say like the greatest thing has just been how like warm and welcoming you have been with me joining y'all's family, and it's also been so inspiring watching you become a mother with Goldie and now baby Hudson, and it's just been so awesome to see that. So
yeah, happy birthday!
yep, can't wait to see what else you do.
Ah!
Hi Jessica, happy birthday. I hope it's a good one. I'm so glad we got to grow up together, from getting manicures to going Christmas shopping and every moment in between. Happy 30th birthday. Here's to many more. Love you.
Hey, we got a birthday. Happy birthday, Jessica. 30 years. I cannot believe you and Caleb are now 30. You guys are growing up way too fast. And it's been a lot of fun since I've known you 12, 13 years. A lot of great memories from when you guys were dating in high school and then college, and then after you get married, your first home in your apartment, and then having your first house, and now as parents. And from where I sit, it's been incredibly rewarding. I appreciate Bob and Marina raising such a fantastic young woman to be a terrific wife to my son and an amazing mother to my grandchildren. And I have all the blessings that come from who you are. And I appreciate the love that you build within your home. It is just blooming all over the place out of Goldie and Hudson and your marriage with Caleb. And I appreciate you deeply for who you are and the commitment to your family and the commitment to your family, extended family from outside of your own home. What is important to you is obvious, and I appreciate your devotion to your faith, to bringing Christ into your home, and letting the love and the hope and the joy and the grace just flow through the lives that God has creating within your home and through your children and again through your marriage. So I appreciate you, love you, happy birthday, can't wait to give you a birthday hug. And until then, have a great time celebrating. All right, love you. Bye-bye.
What up, Jess? Caleb asked me to send you a video of, this probably isn't the first clip. You probably have a good idea of the prompt. So my favorite memory of you, I decided is Philmont. When we went to Philmont together back in, oh gosh, whenever it was, in Cimarron, New Mexico with Granddaddy and the Venture Cruise Scouts. You were my rock and my home that trip, just because we were far away from home, and you helped me get through what was a difficult and life-changing trip, especially when at the time I was deathly afraid of thunder for some reason. We've gotten older since then, but thanks for going with me on that trip, and I'll always cherish that forever. Love you, Jess. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Jess. So my favorite memory is kind of a 2-for-1. So first off, karaoke in Nashville was great. That was a blast. And then also the car ride up to Nashville was so fun. I just thought it was such a sweet time to, get to spend time together as future sisters. And I just loved every minute of it. So yeah. Happy birthday again. Love you.
Happy birthday, Jessica. I have a couple of memories to share with you. I think you were about 3 years old when we first met you. It was at Trevor and Nisi's wedding. You were out on the dance floor dancing up a storm late into the night, and I thought, this little girl's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, we've spent many Christmases together, and on one Christmas, you had a blue denim jacket on that I absolutely loved, and after Christmas, you went home, you found that jacket, and you mailed it to me. and I really appreciated that, and I still have the jacket. You are tenacious, thoughtful, loving, caring, and faithful. You have an infectious laugh and a love of life, and that's what's so special about you to us.
And I also remember that little 3-year-old girl dancing away the night, never dreaming that as she got older, she would have an exact copy of her. And that's in Goldie. So anyway, we're really looking forward to watching Goldie grow up and watching your parenting skills, which I'm sure are very good. And we're also looking forward to seeing Hudson. So anyway, congratulations.
Yeah, and we would also like to do a shout out to your parents for raising such a wonderful person.
Yeah.
And I want to do a special hi to Goldie. Hi, Goldie.
Hey, Goldie.
And Caleb. And we can't wait to meet Hudson.
Yeah.
Happy 30th.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you.
Hey Jess, happy birthday, happy 30th. We wish we were there to enjoy it with you and celebrate it. We just wanted to share a couple memories. The first one is when I first met you, you came from your choir performance and you were in your fancy black gown and we talked about chickens. I'll just leave it at that. And then the other one is I remember you when you were pitching in the softball game and you were checking the bases, whether anyone was on them or not. We love you, and we hope you have a great birthday.
Hey, Jess. So my favorite memory, I think, is not really knowing you and having our first double date with you and Caleb, and me realizing very early on that, you know what? Caleb has his hands full in a very, very good way. Love you, girl.
We love you.
Love you. Have a great birthday.
Happy 30th. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
The first time I remember about Jess when I first met her is that she wanted to wring a chicken's neck. And I have seen that done, and that is shocking. And I never dreamed that she would want to do that, but she wants to, I guess. I don't think she's been able to do it, and so we're in for a surprise when she does it. But
well, that's what you would expect out of a girl with Texas roots. So
that's true.
Yeah.
And definitely we loved her from the start because she sounds like a Texas girl, and we are very partial to that, of course. So
all right. So happy birthday.
Yes. Happy 30th.
Okay, so first off, I just need to say that the challenge to choose only one memory and put it into 90 seconds was very difficult. However, I understand that you are highly loved, my dear best friend. So I went with the classic meeting of the soulmates in the rush lines at Kennesaw, where we overheard each other's conversations about not being quite sure about a sorority because you weren't a party girl and I wasn't a party girl, and knowing that in that very moment that the Lord orchestrated such an incredibly beautiful friendship that was to come. I hope that you have the most wonderful 30th birthday. I love you more than you will ever know. What a gift the Lord has given us in not only knowing one another, but our babies knowing one another and our husbands loving each other as well. And lastly, I need you to know it's embarrassing how many times I had to film this video. I love you so much.
Hello, my friend. I asked Lindsay yesterday if she'd recorded her video yet to share her favorite memory, and she said, no, I thought we were going to do it together. I said, I don't need you. I have my own memories with Jess. But when I think about what my favorite memories are, I think there's too many for me to name, honestly. I just think that when I think about you, I think about how you've been there since the beginning, since Lindsay and I have been together. I met you first. I think about how we went to FAMU formals together, waiting for buses past my bedtime, being part of each other's weddings, being there when you got engaged, hiding in a tree in a Starbucks parking lot, all having kids at the same time, just all these huge milestones we've gotten to be part of together. And I am so grateful for a friendship that spanned, as many years and many years to come. So it's my sincere hope that one day we're neighbors in a retirement community and we can look back on a lifetime of memories together and reminisce and be thankful for how God has blessed that. And I just want to take the opportunity to tell you that I am thankful for you and for Caleb and for your entire family and your friendship. You're loved. I hope it's a great 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Jess.
Hi, Jessica.
This is my memory that I'd like to share. When I took you to Philmont in 2011, you volunteered to do the daily devotional. You took that very seriously, and you wrote down what you were going to say every day. I've never seen a scout do that. Your devotionals were well crafted, and they came from your heart. Your grace and your faith came across in your words and your deeds. I've never known a young person with such great faith. And I want you to know you've been a good example for me. I love you very much, and I want you to know I'm very proud of you.
Jessica, darling, one of the sweetest memories I have of you was the day that your daddy and Steve were out riding horses, and you and your mom and brother and I were on the back porch eating powdered sugar donuts, and you asked me if I thought maybe Steve and I could be your third set of grandparents. That was such a sweet memory. I loved that thought, and I've loved being your Grammy, and he has loved being your granddaddy all these years. Happy birthday, darling.
Hey Jess, Uncle Bill. And Lori and I wanted to send a message for your birthday to say first, happy birthday, and that we love you. And the memory we have of you is not so much funny as it is very, very endearing to us. You have a soul, a wisdom and maturity, and even did as a child, that we will always remember. We kind of look at you as having helped raise your father, because you just had that level of maturity. From the time you were 12 years old, I think you served as a second mother to Bob. And one of the biggest chuckles I always get is remembering you say, "Oh, Bob," as a very young lady. You've turned into such a wonderful young woman, such a beautiful soul, and your love for the Lord is inspiring to everyone around you. We love you, sweetie. Hope you have a happy birthday.
Hi, Jess. It's Aunt Lori, or Lothy. I guess one of my favorite memories of you is when you were visiting our house and the power went out during a big storm, and Marina and I were in Franklin shopping. And we get home, and by the time we get home, the storm has stopped. And you and Caleb and Taylor and Rachel are all in the pool and have had a few drinks. And y'all, you got so tickled about the shirts that Marina and I had bought that said, "My husband has a freaking awesome wife." You hid it, us, from them as they rode the gator back and was announcing us. And that was funny. So I truly appreciate and love your faith, your commitment to your family, to God and everything. And you are going to be an outstanding mom. And that's it.
Happy birthday, Jessica. I am so excited to be sharing in this moment with you. I have loved watching you grow from a little girl into a teenager, into an amazing woman and wife, and now mom yourself. Wow, we've shared a lot of moments together. I just love the joy and laughter and positivity you bring to whoever you're with, but especially to the family events that we've shared together. You have just endeared yourself as part of our family, and we love you, and I can't wait to give you a hug and a happy birthday in person.
Hey Jessica, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Hard to believe that you're going to be 30 years old this week, I guess, into this week. But I guess I wanted to bring up a couple things that I remember. I think the first time I ever met you was over at your parents' house, and we did Santa Claus in the garage. And I think that was the first time I ever really met your family. And I think I had met your dad before, but met you guys and Taylor and your mom. And here we are, I don't know, 20 years later, 25 years later, and we're still great friends. And as you can see, I'm up at my favorite place in the world. And I guess my favorite memory, if I had to think of one, you know where I'm going to go with this one, is the day we were on the boat. And you were going to go jump in the lake, and you whipped your shorts down to go jump in the lake, and lo and behold, you didn't have a bathing suit on. You only had your underwear on. I don't think anybody else really saw that except maybe me, but since I was driving the boat. But it is the funniest thing. I always threatened that I was going to use it against you at your wedding, but we didn't do it. But anyways, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you get up to the lake here very, very soon. All right? Bye-bye. Happy birthday, Jess. Thanks for being my first girlfriend.
Happy birthday, Jess. My favorite memory is us throwing furniture into the pool and jumping in it in Callaway Gardens. Have the best day. We love you.
Hi, Pips. I was trying to think of something to say and something that really resonated in all the time I've known you, but there's just like literally so many to count and too many to count, and I'm so thankful for that. From lake weekends and MS-150 weekends and throwing pool furniture in the pool and rafting weekends with FCA or with my dad and that stranger that we got paired with, and then celebrating your wedding and your babies and everything in between. But the one thing that's like so consistent is I walk away from every time we're together feeling so thankful for you and your family, and that the Lord put you in my life all those years ago, and I can't wait for all that's to come in the future. And the millions of more memories to be made. And I love you so, so much, and happy 30th.
Happy birthday, my favorite senior. I hope you have the best day celebrating with your family at the beach, the big 30. You've been such an inspiration and role model my whole life, and I can't thank you enough. Couldn't imagine my life without you. Can't wait to see you soon and celebrate you and give you a big old hug. Give those babies of yours a hug from me. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
Hey Jess, happy birthday.
Hey Jess, happy birthday.
Penny wanted to wish you a happy birthday too. Yeah, we were just thinking back on, I guess, 12 years of knowing you and just all the fun memories we've had together. Karsten thought of one.
Yeah, so I think about the time we've had together, Jess, and I almost think about it and dividing it into two sections, one pre-kids, one post-kids. And the pre-kid memory that stood out was being flown off of a peacock, almost drowning in the ocean. Thanks for almost saving my sunglasses for me. And now just seeing you as a mom and a wonderful wife to Caleb and mom to Goldie and Hudson is just such a sweet example and a reminder of how special you are to them and to us, certainly.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, I've loved all the years that we've had friendship, but I think just the last couple years being moms together has been extra special. So I cherish it and look forward to many more years together. So love you.
We love you. Happy birthday.
Bye.
Hey Jess, thinking through our long history of memories was a little bit challenging to pick one out. We've known each other for quite a while, since you've known Caleb, obviously. And in that, though, one event did stick out a little bit to me, and it was when we had our inaugural annual Yona camping trip with the family that ended up being a one-time event. Nonetheless, it was super fun. And during that, I have a very fond memory of both you and Faith taking turns. She went first, and then you went right after her, but hacking up firewood for us. I have a video of both you and her doing it, and it took over like 4 minutes, but I just remember the determination that I saw in both of you. Faith, I already knew kind of had that, but you, it was a learning moment for me, and a moment of appreciation for you and what you brought to Caleb and what you bring to our family. It's a huge blessing for us to have you be a part of it, and very thankful to watch you and Caleb and the level of determination that both of you guys have for each other and your kids. It's just a big blessing to be able to watch that and learn from that. And we're very thankful to have you be a part of our group.
And since I've gotten to join the family, I've just been so grateful to experience your kindness and your intentionality in conversation. You're a great listener and you give good advice. And just seeing you as a mom to Goldie and Hudson, it's been so sweet and encouraging. And I hope to embody a lot of the characteristics that you have as a mom soon. All right, happy 30th.
Hey Jess, happy birthday. We love you and we're super thankful for you. You have been such a great role model in my life. You have led me closer to God. I loved our Thursday meetings where we would just talk and play with the kids, and they'd be able to get everything out on my chest, and you would just give me some really great sound advice, and I love those times with you. You have been more than just a sister-in-law. You have been a big sister to me, and a big sister who has led me closer to Christ, and you're always there for me. When we told you about our marriage and the baby, you were so supportive and just so kind, and we're so thankful for you. And I know you'll be there for us through everything we need, and you were just that person who people can count on. And I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I'm so excited to see what this next year brings for you.
Happy birthday.
I think one of the coolest memories of Jessica is probably just how she got started in the family, because I think a lot of us didn't really see the family growing any bigger than it already was. So to have someone kind of start the extended portion of the family was pretty cool. I think if I remember correctly, the first time a lot of us met her was Daniel's birthday party. We were all making, of course, questionable jokes and burning our hands on the candle. So to have her stick around from that and then kind of set a bar for everyone else who came into part of the extended family, so she could just, you know, hey, the water's fine, you can come on in, it's okay. It's going to be a rough start, but they'll get there eventually. So yeah, that was a cool transition to have someone else kind of just join the family. That was so big. We're all so used to each other, and suddenly there's more people, and Jessica was a good first start. So glad to have you aboard, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jess. We love you so much, and I hope you have the best day ever. For me, it's been so cool to see you become a mom the past few years, and we're so blessed by your children, and I can't wait to see who Goldie grows up to be because of who her mom is as her #1 example.
Yep, congratulations on making it to 30. I remember us having some fun moments when you were living in Kennesaw, and Brett and I would just come over and hang out all the time, and just felt like that was a lot of fun. And it's been such a blessing to see you just become a mom and just raise some of our favorite nieces and nephews. So super excited for 30.
We love you.
We love you. Her birthday's coming up.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jess.
Happy birthday, Jess. One of my, or maybe my favorite Jessica story is the first time you ever came over, and there were like 20 people in the dining room, and obviously you come from just you and Taylor, and you walked in, you gave me a Target gift card, which I never forgot, and it was just so funny how like out of place you seemed, and now you're just a part of the family, and it's just like so cool. But I just like thinking back on that.
Jess, I plan to make plenty more memories with you, and I'm so blessed to have you as a sister-in-law, and I look up to you as a mom and wife and sister in Christ. So
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jess. When I look back a bit, I remember us visiting you and Caleb at your apartment in Kennesaw, and we were asking you guys what it was like to be married. And when we did that, I remember you looked up at Caleb and you were telling us something along the lines of how everybody was telling you guys how it would be hard and the fights would get out of hand sometimes. And you were wondering if you guys were doing something wrong because it just felt like you guys were having so much fun. And it was something that me and Malika, admired and were looking forward to when we got married. And I found that funny at the time, but then looking back on it, it's really just a testament to your heart and how you feel about the people you care most about, despite how the world tells you it should be.
And I just wanted to bring up our wedding day. I just can't thank you enough for being the one that's standing by my side as my bridesmaid, and then supporting us through such an important day of our lives. And I just want to say sorry for having to make you wait for 3 hours for really bad pizza that day on the bachelorette trip. But I really appreciate you and making me feel special on that day and just standing by us and just encouraging us through our marriage. We really love you, and we want to say happy birthday.
So my earliest memory of you, Jessica, was the very first year you and Caleb were dating. It was on my birthday. I believe I was turning 8. And in the amongst of our massive family, I remember you were the newest and most exciting thing that year. So when someone had told me you were gonna be there, naturally I got really excited. I kept waiting, and you weren't showing up. So at the end of the night, we were cleaning up, and I was actually headed straight to bed. And that's when I heard the door slam open. I heard stompings coming straight to me. As I turned the corner, saw you holding out cookies, and you looked exhausted and frustrated. And I could immediately tell your intentions were to be there for me that night. And that's something I've always noticed and admired about you. All our interactions and conversations have been very intentional. It's never been selfish in any way. Anyways, I hope you have a great birthday. And I love you guys.
Happy birthday, Jess. We love you so much. One of my favorite memories is the first time that we all went out to eat, and we realized that we have so much in common, and just over the years I think we have found out so many things about each other that are similar, and our hearts are just knitted together. It seems so close.
Oh, I know.
And I love that we've been able to raise our babies together and grow as women and as mamas together, and that we are able to serve our church together. You're one of my dearest friends, and I love you very much. And Anna Maben, can you tell me one thing you love about Aunt Jess?
Happy birthday, Jess.
Do you love her?
Yeah.
And Jess, my favorite thing about you is your husband, but also the fact that you make a mean chicken and dumplings. And we love you and your family very much, and we want to wish you a happy birthday.
You want to say bye-bye, Jess?
Bye-bye, Jess.
Blow her a kiss.
Hi, Jessica. Happy birthday. Can you guys say happy birthday?
Happy birthday!
Well, I have so many great memories with you. I've known you for over a decade, and so I'm thinking back to all the time we spent when I was your Sunday school teacher and at camp, and then later on you were someone who got to stand with me in my wedding, which is very special. I'm so proud of you, watching you become a teacher and getting married and becoming a mom. As you enter into this next season, keep walking with the Lord. That's probably one of the greatest compliments anyone can give, is that you are staying faithful to the Lord in every season. And every season brings its own challenges. And that's one thing that I know about you that I've seen ever since you were a teenager, is that you are somebody that leans into Jesus. And so congratulations on this birthday, and I hope that this next decade is full of blessings for you and your family. Love you, friend. Proud of you.
Hi, Miss Jessica. It's the Eisens. Happy 30th birthday. It's hard to believe you are turning 30 when we started working with you in high school, when this one was just 6 months old. And now you have 2 little ones of your own. Hopefully we trained you well. We were so blessed to have you in our lives for so many years. You were such a part of our life, and we are just so thankful for you. And now we're going to share a couple of our favorite memories.
My favorite memory is when you took us to see Christmas lights every year.
My favorite memory was when I got to be in your wedding.
So thank you for letting us be a part of so many important moments of your life. Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday! Oh my goodness. I know you didn't want to come to PB Rich all by yourself, and I didn't really want a student teacher, but our awesome God knew better than we did. And I was truly blessed to have you be a part of my life for that time. I miss you. Anytime I see any students that we had, they always ask about you and want to know how you're doing. And what's going on with you. So we got to get together. I need to meet Caleb and Goldie. And I think back, one of the things that you said that really stuck with me was in FCA one time you were talking about manna and the children of Israel, and about how they had to gather the manna daily or it would spoil. And so you liken that to our lives, and studying God's Word and spending time with Jesus, and how that needs to be a daily thing, and or we spoil. But anyhow, I just hope you have an awesome birthday, and I would love to get together. Thanks.
Well, hello, Miss Jessica. Happy birthday to the newest 30-year-old. It is so hard to believe that you and your compadres are all reaching this 30-year milestone. Thank you for being one of the nicest young ladies that I got to work with at Lassiter. You always gave your best in every day and did it with a smile. You and your circle of friends made teaching course so much more fun than it would have been otherwise. Y'all were so close, and I knew you would inform me about whatever I needed to know about whatever I could do to help you and your friends. And I appreciate the numbers of times that you would stay after class just to let me know what was going on with all of you guys. Oh, and by the way, thanks again too for getting your mom, Marina, involved with the LCBA. I really did appreciate it. She did a great job. Well, thank you to your husband for reaching out to me. You've got a good one there. You better hold on to it. So happy 30th birthday, Jessica. Good luck in all that you do. Take care.
Jessica, happy birthday. You're 30? Like, you're in your 30s? That's cool. It's great. Sort of. Hey, listen, when I think of Jessica Morris, I think of Lassiter FCA. I even remember the pancake breakfast when this tall 6'4" kid rolled up super early to help. And I was like, who's this cat? Oh, he's here because he's crushing on Jessica Morris. Caleb, I saw you. I knew what you were doing. Listen, my favorite memory of you, Jessica, is when we had just gotten on the plane going to Costa Rica for one of our mission trips. And, all of our seats were together and you yelled out, belted out, wow, we're hijacking the plane. Jessica, you can't say that. You can't say that. But listen, your heart is awesome. You love the Lord. You love your friends. You love your family. It is so evident in how you talk the talk and walk the walk. I am blessed and honored to know you. Happy birthday. I hope it is so magical.
Jessica, where do I begin? When Caleb asked me to think of a story to share, one of the first that came to mind was something that was so fun but technically illegal. So I opted for another favorite memory, which is a Friday night when we were both closing at Dress Up and I knew you were getting engaged afterwards. And so we were straightening the racks. It had become one of my favorite parts of that season, just finger spacing all the clothes as we talked about life, its beauty, its complexity, and pointed each other back to the Lord through all of the things we were experiencing, just in the stillness of a closed retail store. And so selfishly, I wanted to just pause in that moment and delay us getting out of there. But I knew Caleb was waiting outside. And so when he met me for the first time afterwards, I remember you scolding him because he would just said hi very, very shortly because he was so nervous. But just the fun and the joy of that memory and getting to be there with you and just sharing so many sweet, important moments of each other's lives. You've been there with me through so much as well, and it's been an honor to walk with you through so many years. I am better for it. I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my sweet, sweet Jess. Oh my gosh, I am so thankful for you, for every phase of life that we have been through together and everything that you have provided in those phases. I mean, you are the epitome of a true friend, of a cheerleader, of a supporter, and any life that you have been in, you have touched drastically. It is absolutely crazy to think that 10 years ago, we were at Greek Emerging Leaders at the Georgia Baptist Conference Convention Center in the middle of nowhere, truly fighting for our lives. And that is what sparked such an amazing friendship, one that I will forever cherish, and I am so, so grateful for. You are a one-of-a-kind kind of friend and mom, and seeing you in that phase of life is just so, so sweet. I could actually get really teary-eyed talking about it. But one of my favorite memories of you is when you got engaged to Caleb. You called me to tell me that you had something to add to the executive committee meeting minutes and to the chapter meeting minutes. And I remember my exact reaction was, oh my gosh, Jess, you know that we have a lot going on this weekend. We can't add one more thing. And then you told me that you had gotten engaged, and rightfully so, I freaked out. And doing that candle pass and getting to celebrate you in that phase of life and in all the other ones that have come since, just bring me so much joy. And I just love you so much, and I hope you enjoy being 30, and I can't wait to see our friendship continue to progress throughout this new era in your life.
Happy birthday, Jessica. Caleb asked me to share some of my favorite memories of you. One of my favorite memories from when you were just a little girl was when your mom and I took you to the mall and you were singing The Little Mermaid at the top of your lungs, and people were staring at us and smiling and laughing, and your mom walked away, but I just pushed you with pride because I was so excited. I thought you were just adorable and sweet and cute and funny, and I'm glad to see that Goldie is following in your footsteps. One of my treasured memories from recently was when your family came to stay with us when your grandma died. There was a lot going on in the house. It was chaotic and a lot of crying and everything, but I could look out my window and see you sitting at this very table studying your Bible. And I love that about you. I will always treasure that. And I hope that you're always that girl who will run to Jesus in the midst of good times and bad. Love you, Jess. Happy birthday.
No, do it. Drum roll, please.
Happy birthday, Jess. Oh my goodness, we love you so much, and we have tried taking this video 14,000 times. But we just want to say that we love you, and we really hope that you have the most incredible birthday. You truly just bring joy and light into every room you enter, and you make the people around you so much better. So thank you for being just an incredible friend to us. We love you, and we hope you have a great birthday.
A couple memories we were thinking about that encompass who you are as a person is obviously one, freshman year, you were this mythical girlfriend that Caleb was driving home to see every weekend, and we occasionally heard your voice through the phone, but we didn't know if you were actually a real person. But then when we finally had the pleasure of meeting you, we realized why he was driving home every weekend. You're just so loving and kind and fun to be around. And obviously on our big day that we got engaged, after you all drove multiple hours through the night, and we skied up and down a mountain and then went hiking for 3 miles. The entire day you were energetic and just the hype woman of the year, and just so fun to be around, and we just appreciate you so much and who you are as a person. We love you so much. We hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Hey, Jessica. Happy birthday.
Hey, Jessica. Happy birthday, hun. Well, I've known Jessica now about, I don't know, 20 years, and met Jessica when she was probably, I want to say, 2nd grade. Bryn was in kindergarten. And actually, her mom and I met on PTA and some hairnets doing Thanksgiving lunch when they were all in elementary school at Rocky Mount.
And probably one of the things about Jessica that I love, Jessica was always happy, smiling. And one of my favorite things that I got to do with her in elementary school was when we did the Washington Mutual, the bank. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
The bank. I don't know if you remember that, Jessica, but it was fun. But sweetie, it's so nice seeing you grow up to the woman that you became, and you know, a wife, a mother, and just really excited for you. And happy 30th birthday. This is Mr. Gambler, and he said happy birthday too.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Jessica. Your sweet Caleb asked me if I would send a video, so first of all, I had to figure out how you do that. And he wanted me to have some funny story, but you've always lived so far away that we really didn't have that much time together. But your mom and I were talking about this not too long ago, and I had come to visit, and you were in elementary school, and we came to have lunch with you, and you asked about Farron, and I told you that at that very moment in time, he was having lunch with Barney. And I'm sure you could see him sitting at a restaurant with this great big purple dinosaur. But it was Barney's people. You know that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I know that you already know that I love you very much. Talk to you soon.
Hey Jess, happy 30th. Happy birthday. I hope it's a great day. And I'm excited to be part of your special video. Come say happy birthday to Jessica. This is Jude. So when I think of you, Jess, and I think of you as a little girl, and I just think, and I literally told this to Charlie the other day, you exude joy so much. You always have. When I think of you, and you still do as a mom, you just exude joy, and joy, true joy, comes from the Holy Spirit. And I'm so thankful that you're in touch with the Holy Spirit, because you, when I think of you, I think of joy. Happy 30th. Love you. I hope it's a great day. Say happy birthday from Jude.
Happy 30th birthday, Jess. Whenever you come up in conversation, it's easy for me to lie to people and tell them that you're just a friend from high school. But we both know that's not true, because we met I think it was prior to middle school, when we were cast in the summer production of Mary Poppins. Now, that did not end up being a super consequential role for me, didn't really launch my acting career. What it did do, though, was install you as somebody who's been in every stage of my life so far, right? And so from before middle school, high school, and college, and post-grad, and to the point where you guys have kids now, right? It's been such a treat to have you as somebody who's always there, right? And even more, there's a constant within that where no matter the memory that I pull on, no matter the time, the place, who we're with, the constant that I can think back to is that if Jess is there, we're gonna have a good time and we're gonna laugh about it, right? To the point where if I think about you, think about spending time with you and Caleb, I hear you laughing in my head. And so for your birthday, I hope you just have a great day that's full of laughter, and I'm hoping to see you again soon.
Happy birthday, Jess! I love you. I hope you have the best day. Being a friend to you has been such a blessing. From when we met each other in Miss Day's class, you were such a gem. You light up every room you're in. Goldie and Hutz are so lucky to have you as a mom. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to celebrate you, and have the best day ever. I love you. Bye.
Happy 30th birthday, Jess. I hope you're having the best day. I'm so thankful for our years, I guess I can say decade, and almost decades worth of friendship, from meeting in middle school to becoming really amazing friends in high school. We have so many amazing memories, from football games to Titanic sleepovers, and who can forget New Year's Eve ankling. I know our teens and 20s have been so amazing, and I'm so excited we get to take on our 30s together too. I love you. Have the best day.
Happy 30th birthday, Jess! Wow, thinking back to like 12 odd years ago, I think we met in chorus, and I think my memory is just that you were always the one willing to just stand up and take charge when something needed to be done. It needed to be done well. And I also think about how you were always never afraid to share your faith and to steward your gifts onto teams like FCA leadership and sharing your faith throughout school and other organizations. You were always willing to take your light and shine it into a dark and broken world.
Another example of that too is when you led that Bible study at your house for some of us in high school. And I just remember always thinking that you were an amazing role model for just trusting your all to Jesus and what it looks like to be somebody who's a faithful follower, even all those years ago when we were just little high schoolers. So we're just really thankful to be here wishing you a happy birthday and have the privilege of getting to do that. And we hope you have an amazing day.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my sweet Jess. I am just truly so thankful for you and that I've been able to live life with you for the last 10 plus years, which is crazy to think about that it's been that long. I remember when I first saw you at Shallowford, I was like, I'm gonna be friends with her because you were the only one in my age group. And I bugged you until we became friends. So to that I say you are welcome. But truly, I just can't thank you enough for your friendship and your loyalty. You are the most edifying and encouraging person and so loyal. And you've been there through so many ups and downs, from writing letters to each other in college to being there through crazy pregnancies and marriages and all of it. And I'm just so blessed to have you as a friend. So happy birthday. The 30s are honestly so fun. I was nervous going into them, but they've been a blast and you will love them. And I just adore you and your family, and I love you so much. And happy birthday.
Jess, happy birthday, friend. Oh my word. I am so thankful for you. You are, man, you're just such a joy. Like, you are such a joy to everyone you meet, but then also as a friend, you are the epitome of a faithful friend. You really are. Like, you are there through the ups and the downs, and you truly care, and you love the Lord, and you continuously point me back to him. And I just am so thankful to the Lord that he brought you in my life, in our life. And I just wanted to say thank you for being that, and for loving Christ with everything that you are, and being that light. There's so many memories, but one that I absolutely love was the New Year's, and a while back, but at the cabin, and just having fun and enjoying that time and being silly and going hog hunting, all the fun things. But I'm just so thankful just for how the Lord brought you into my life and how we get to do life together. To be your friend is to be heard and seen and loved by you. And I can't even express how much of a gift that is. But I love you. I hope you feel so loved, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jessica. I know that you're having an amazing day with your family. I hope that you are just enjoying all of the fun things, getting all of the sweets, enjoying all the coffee. I just wanted to share a sweet memory I have of you. I could pick from so many from our over 15 years of friendship, from Student Leadership University to SLU 201 and the fancy dinner with the fancy dresses and wearing the jackets of the boys and all of the fun things. But one I want to talk about in particular is when you came to my home when you were first hired at King's, and how you were so kind and precious towards me when we were talking at my house. And then, like, I think it was either the first school day or it was, I don't know, maybe it was like with the teacher meeting, you brought me flowers, and it just has really stuck with me. And you have just the kindest heart and the most generous heart. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. I know you have all of your friends that are thinking that, but my mom thinks that too. She thinks you're absolutely wonderful as well. And my daughters think you're wonderful. Specifically, Ellie loves, your family. And so we're just grateful. We got smoothie face here, but happy birthday. We hope you have the best day. We love you.
Happy 30th birthday. I feel like we've shared a lot of funny memories as teachers and parents, but one that really sticks out to me was a moment when we had a mutual acquaintance at church pass away, and we talked about it the week after in our classroom. And we were both like, I'm not okay with this. I don't know what to do with this or the file folder to put it in. And I think it was like through that commiseration and difficulty and kind of not knowing quite what to think about it or where to place it, I just remember thinking like, okay, we're going to be friends now. So while that was a sad moment, I feel like we've had lots of other funny, silly moments, just times in the workroom talking about crazy school stuff, and then one of us slipping in the other's class and just kind of giving that look, that knowing look, when one of our students says something hilarious. So I hope that you have a great day celebrating your birthday. We're excited to celebrate you when we get back to work, and looking forward to lots more fun memories in the years to come.
Happy birthday, Jess. Go 30. I am so grateful for you, friend, and so excited to see how the Lord will use you and grow you over the next year. But one special memory that I have is a little bit more sentimental, but it's the day that you came to church completely nauseated. Obviously that wasn't fun, but you pulled me aside and told me that you were pregnant with Goldie. And I think that memory just stands out. Obviously we have tons of other ones with trips that we've taken and just fun nights and play dates that we've had, but that one really stands out to me because it's just been so sweet to walk through different seasons of life together, especially motherhood, and you have just been a constant, faithful encouragement to me week in and week out. You are just a great listener, and you're a great encourager, and so I just hope that encourages you, and I hope that you have the best.
Hey Jess, happy birthday, happy 30th birthday for that. Just wanted to hop in here and say I'm so thankful for our friendship and so grateful that I have gotten to know you so well over the last couple of years. Forever thankful for McClure and bringing us together since we got to teach together there, and now we've just been through so many milestones of life such as marriage, babies, birthdays, Bible studies together, you name it. Just forever thankful that we can have such great friendships from coworkers. So again, happy birthday, and I hope you've had the best day and that you find so much joy coming from this video, and give those babies some hugs from me. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jessica. I am so glad I have the opportunity to thank you after all of these years. When I went back into teaching at McClure, you were one of the first people that I met, and you definitely made an impact on my life. You taught me how to lead with my faith in the classroom by your example of doing that every day. You taught me how to love others really well by bringing people cards and flowers on their birthday. You never forgot someone's birthday. And you just showed how to value people as individuals and how to love on them in ways that were just simple but honest. And then you taught me how to laugh often, to laugh on the good days, to laugh on the bad days, and just to enjoy the moments. And I really appreciate every moment that I had with you. And you really set the way for me back into teaching. And I carry those lessons that you taught me through into my classroom today. And I'm just forever grateful for your friendship and for your leadership and for your just teaching me so much in our time together. And I hope you have the best birthday and a wonderful year ahead.
Happy birthday, Kucha! Coming to you live from none other than Sammy McClure Middle School after car duty with my hair when it's been raining, so I look lovely. But I just wanted to come tell you happy birthday. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that you find time to relax. I hope that you find time to eat Chick-fil-A, maybe for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I hope you find time to just kind of hang out with your kids and be in the moment with them, because that is so desperately what we all want, and it is so hard to find that time. So I hope that you get that today. I hope that you are celebrated, which I know you will be. And I also just want to tell you how much I miss you. You were such a breath of fresh air in this building, and it is so greatly missed, your presences. And all the kids that come down from the high school for that teacher education program, they're always coming in and saying hello, and they're asking, where's Miss Kucha? And I say, oh, she's gone, she's at another school, and they get so upset. You just made such a difference in so many people's lives, both teachers, both students, so many different people's lives. And so I just wanted you to hear that, in case you didn't already know that, but you have definitely made a difference in all of our lives, and we so greatly miss you. There's so many special memories that I could think of between, teaching together during COVID, which is such a weird time, and then being pregnant with our girls together and sharing that moment. So many memories that I could sit here and talk to you about forever and ever and ever. But I want to keep it short and sweet. So just wanted to say happy birthday. I miss you, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Happy birthday, sweet Jess. I just wanted to get on here and just share a few things that I'm thankful for you. And yes, I made a list because I didn't want to forget. And yes, I made a list because there's so many things that I love about you. So, but first of all, when I think about you, I just think about your servant's heart and just your willingness to help a friend, any need, any time at the drop of a hat. You're willing to just stop and to serve them in any way that's needed. You have such an empathetic heart. I just hear you talking to other people who are sharing their heart or sharing their struggles, or even when I've shared things that I'm going through in life, you are just so kind and empathetic, and I just see the kindness of the Lord in you through that. I've just been really encouraged by the way that you persevere in trials. I know you have been going through some challenges this year, and you and Caleb together, and I just see the way that y'all are walking through those challenges, and that you're seeking the Lord, that you're seeking Him in prayer and in His Word, and even when it's hard or doesn't make sense or you don't see the answer, I just can see you continuing to seek the Lord's wisdom and just to trust in Him, because it's such a fight, and I see you fighting, and that's really encouraging to me. Sorry for the kids' noises in the background. But I'm also just grateful just for the example of a faithful mama and wife and friend that you are. And I'm just really grateful for your 30 years of life. And I'm so thankful you were born, Jess. And I just hope you have the best birthday and know you are very loved.
Happy birthday, Jess. It's Amy. So as I sat here trying to think about just all the things that I really like about you and that I'm grateful for, I thought through just your flexibility and your humility, your willingness to serve in the church, and your fun personality and all these things. But I realized at the end of the day, one of the things I'm most grateful for is the fact that you came to Faith Community. And just honestly, your willingness to give up seeing your friends at First Baptist on a weekly basis, I guess. And also just your family was there as well, but you decided to serve Caleb and come be a part of our family. And it's just so sweet that our kids get to grow up together. And I've mentioned this to you before, but it really does mean so much to me that your kids call me Aunt Amy. That's always been a dream of mine, but didn't know if that was actually going to happen. So I'm just grateful that when Colton sees you, he goes, oh, that's Aunt Jess, that's Uncle Caleb, that's Goldie or Doldy. And that's just a sweetness that I just hope I don't take for granted. And I just look forward to our kids growing up. I love you so much.
Hey Jess, happy birthday. Happy golden birthday, 30 on the 30th. I hope you're having a great day celebrating the Lord's abundant kindness in your life over the last year. When Caleb asked me to do this, I didn't even have to think twice about my favorite thing about you. My favorite thing about you is the way you are so determined to grow. When I think back about the young gal I knew when you were 17, it's like you're not even the same person. You are becoming a lovely, lovely, lovely young woman. Not that you weren't before, but you're growing and growing. The way you love and serve Caleb, the way you care for your children, and as you care for them, I watch you just trusting the Lord. The way you work so hard at the King's Academy, the way you serve at Faith. I can't even imagine where you're going to be 10 years from now, Jess, but I love the way you're growing. I love the way you're becoming more and more and more like Christ. It's a great encouragement. It's a great blessing to all of us who are watching you. I know it's not you. I know it's the Lord, but watching his faithfulness in your life and watching you respond to his faithfulness is a joy. I love you so much. It's a great joy that my kids got to grow up with your Caleb, and now my grandchildren are growing up with your kids. I love hearing Colton talk to me about his good friend Dodie. Thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving Caleb and his family. Thank you for the way you love your family, but thank you most of all for the way you love and serve our Lord. I love you, Jess. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jessica. 30 years. What a milestone. God has been so gracious to you. You were raised in a Christian home where you heard the gospel at an early age. And then God, in his great mercy, opened your eyes and your heart so that he brought you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So your greatest need this side of heaven has been met. And yet God has continued to bestow his blessings upon you by granting you a Christian husband and 2 beautiful children. Jessica, I'm so proud of you as I watch how you are making God and his word the center of your home. And I also just want to thank you for your precious friendship to me. While I am a full 38 years older than you, you have been so kind and good to me and opened up your heart to me. We know each other mostly because you work at the King's Academy alongside of me. And some things I've noticed there are, 1, your positive attitude, your love for teaching, and your love for your students, be it middle schoolers, and one being my grandson. So I'm especially grateful. But Jessica, I just want to thank you for your friendship. You're such a blessing to me. And I wish you the very best in these next few years. I love you, and I pray God's greatest blessing upon you.
Happy birthday, Jessica. I hope that you have the best day ever. I just want to say that I appreciate you so much. I'm grateful to know you. You're such a joy to be around. You're always a light. And I know that if I'm going somewhere and you're there, it's just going to be the best ever. I love you. I'm appreciative of you. And I hope and pray that this is the best year yet.
Happy birthday, Jess! We miss you and love you so much, and we hope you have the best 30th birthday ever.
Yes.
Welcome to the 30s club.
Yeah, welcome. You guys caught up to me.
I can't believe we're here. That's so weird to say. But I hope you have the best birthday ever. One of my favorite things to think back on is actually when you were a customer and when we first met and you were coming in and shopping with your mom and looking for sorority dresses, and you just had the most bubbly, sweetest personality, and I instantly just fell in love with you and just thought you were the most precious person ever. And we grew a friendship, worked together, and everything since, and it was just so sweet to think back on that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I was telling Meg that it's so funny to look back on when you and your mom used to come into the Tin Lizzie's that I worked at. and I would serve you guys, and thinking about like where we are now. That was before we were married, before kids, before everything.
I know, so crazy.
so
And now you
crazy.
guys have such a beautiful family that we love to see, and we've been loving following along your journey. So
Yeah.
it's
Happy
been so
30th.
sweet.
We're so excited for you, and welcome to the 30s Club.
Yes, happy 30th. We love you.
Happy birthday, Jess. I hope you have just the sweetest day. My favorite memory with you, there are a ton, but I'm just really grateful for meeting you throughout FIMU, my big sister, but just all the ways that you led me throughout college and were really there for me, and all the camping trips with Brother Bob and your family, and just, yeah, I love you so much. I think my most recent favorite memory with you was when I texted you that I was having a baby boy, and you said we love boys, and you had a baby boy doing gin too. So how sweet that we get to share such a sweet season together. But I hope you have just the sweetest day. You deserve it. You are so kind. So kind. You have the best laugh. You're just the greatest, and I love you. Mwah.
Hey Jess, wanted to wish you a happy 30th birthday. I cannot believe that we became friends almost 10 years ago, and it has been just such an amazing friendship. I'm so grateful for all the memories we've made. I've loved all the big little reveals we've been a part of together, the socials we've gone to, just hanging out with our little fam, and then now I've absolutely loved celebrating all of our milestones in life, the wedding showers, the baby showers. It's just been such a joy to have you as a friend. And today I hope you get to celebrate it with your 2 little kiddos, your husband, and your family, and just have the absolute best day. Love you. Bye.